Hey Gen X, how was it being raised by boomers? It seems like they were not good parents. Why you all are such good parents is because they were really hard on you and they left you guys with a lot of trauma.
They say if you want to know what's not healed from your childhood, try having some kids of your own. During our most formative years of life, we were the least parented, least nurtured generation in the history of the entire U.S. It opens a whole Pandora's box worth of shit you gotta deal with. You want to know what happened to us, you should be asking what didn't happen to us. All the shit you won't do, you shouldn't do, you wouldn't do, and that you would do different than your parents did. Because our parents were our first bullies. They weren't really into coddling. We were always told to suck it up, brush it off, stop that crying or I'll give you something to cry about. You're to be seen and not heard. Why were we always getting grounded or getting our ass beat for stupid little shit? Or maybe shit we didn't even do? God forbid we said anything, because if we did, you might smack the shit out of us from the front seat or pull the car over and beat our ass on the side of the road. Gen X has a lot of deeply suppressed trauma that they've never dealt with. I'm lucky if my parents even knew where I was for 10 fucking years. I drank from the hose because I wasn't allowed to come inside and drink out of a glass. By the tender age of 6 or 7, we walked ourselves to school unsupervised, and as far as supervision went, we didn't have a whole lot of that. We were kind of on our own. We were fucking feral. Whipping up our own breakfast on the stove by the time we were 5 and running our own daycares by the time we were 8. You guys locked us out of the house. What did you just say? You wait till we get home. I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap. You wanna know where Gen X's trust issues started? You can blame it on our parents who lied to us about everything. You're lucky if an adult threw a quarter at you to use a payphone if you got lost. Get over here. I'm not gonna hit you. This is why we had a public service announcement that said it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? We learned really early on that the world was not a nice place. So naturally, when we started having our own kids, we poured every ounce of ourselves into them. We nurtured them and stuck up for them. We let them express themselves. We gave them everything. Everything we never had.